Happy Saturday, everybody. I'm going to go on and show you where I have the Watts apple pottery and some other vintage goodies and that wonderful green striped beehive picture that we got last week. We did not have any yard sales today because of rain, and yesterday we went to a neighborhood sale that was supposed to be 4 houses. There were only 3 houses, and not great. I did get a really good buy on some vintage purses, but that was all we bought. And then our sweet friend Janet, she had given us a couple little treasures, so I'll show you those before I show you all the goodies on these shelves. Here's the adorable little HIVE art. It's got the little cup, the little saucer, and the little pitcher. It is just adorable. And you can see right there is the HIVE art. And HIVE art is the company that made so many of our vintage toys and sand pails. So I thought those were just adorable. All of these ladies' purses, I only paid $2 a piece for them. And I know that was a fantastic buy. This one here reminds me of the Roaring 20s. See, it's all beaded, tiny little beads. And it has the fringe on the bottom with the drawstring. And that was only $2. So you can see all the beads. I mean, this is a fantastic piece of art and history. This beautiful shiny blue purse, this one is made in Belgium. Let me see if I can open it, or if you can see the label. Made in Belgium, $2. And then here is a petit point or tapestry, and it doesn't have a name in it, but it has the gold handle. And then here is another petit point, and this has a tag on it. I'm presuming this is when the lady that sold these had bought this. It says 10/15/2013 vintage roses purse, $30. But I paid $2 a piece for those, so that was worth driving to that across town to that neighborhood. Plus we got to eat at Cracker Barrel, and we used our last gift card at Cracker Barrel, so it was a fun morning anyway. And y'all know I do love all these vintage old purses. So okay, I have lots of tins, vintage tins, vintage bowls, old utensils, the Watts pottery. There's some ironstone, restaurant ware, a Ray Dunn burned house, and then more tins up on top. I'll start down here at the bottom, and then I'll climb up on the stool so that you can see everything good. These are some wonderful tins over here. I have the Killarney tea tin, the Slippery Elm food. That's a beautiful tin. And of course, our favorites, the Thorns from England, candy tins, toffee tin, the Tetley's tea. And right there is that Sweet Anna Lee, that was a members only piece that she's holding an apple that Janet gave us. And that fits right in with my apple pottery. There is the Folgers coffee, a Pounce tin, and the 2 Durkees spice tin, and that Swift's pure lard tin that I got John for his birthday, one of his tobacco tins, and that little apple creamer. And right there are a couple of those little baskets that was in the lamp. And on that shelf, I have P. Buckley Moss where they're picking apples. the beautiful Angelus marshmallow tin with the apple vintage sifter, the old beater, some more old utensils in the Watts bowl, old books, and a wonderful doily, and one of my favorite green bowls, and then the green striped bowl sitting in it. Okay, I'm going to climb up here on the stool. And I promise I'm being careful. Somebody told me that. It's not a real high stool, so I'm good with it. And there are 3 of the beautiful Watts bowls and 3 sizes in the pictures. And the cream color platter that's behind the 2 smaller pictures, that's a restaurant ware. And then that is English ironstone behind the bigger one. And they're sitting on some ironstone saucers. And then up here on this shelf, more of the green striped bowls and the Ray Dunn birdhouse shaped like an apple, and the green glass spice jar, and my wonderful new beehive pitcher, and that gorgeous tea tin. And while I'm up here, I'll show you what I have up here. There's that beautiful picture that Janet gave us with some of my old wooden tools in it. The peanut butter sitting on the gloss starch. And then the really pretty red tin. And then up here on top, there are 2 of the malted milk tins, the Quinlan's pretzel, the lactogen, and the cottage cheese tin. And then over here, I have some of my spatterware and the old coffee mill. These are some of my favorite things, and I have really enjoyed having all this beautiful Watts pottery out. So I hope you enjoyed seeing this part of the kitchen. I'll do the big cupboard and then the other white cupboard, and then I'll do a whole kitchen tour. There's lemons and bees and lots of vintage treasures, and then I'll go on to the living room. So have a wonderful rest of the weekend. Love and blessings to y'all from me and John and baby boy, and we'll see you again soon. Till the next time, bye-bye.